Hi, I'm Ken Sharma. I work with Northern Virginia Family Service as a application counselor, certified application counselor. I signed up with Northern Virginia Family Service last November to start working on the Affordable Care Act sign up. So since then, I've been working there helping people sign up. So we've helped a few thousand people sign up. But one of the saddest things is when we encountered about 25% of the people who didn't qualify to get any subsidies from the government and couldn't buy health care through the Affordable Care Act, and therefore were dependent on Medicaid. Unfortunately, I had to tell all of those people in Virginia, sorry, you don't qualify for Medicaid because we're not expanding Medicaid in our state. And these were the poorest of the poor people, like we've already heard. And one of our clients, he wanted to come, he tried to get here, he's tried to come to a few of these events, but he's got some pretty serious illness. He sent a letter, I'd like to read that for you. So this is on behalf of one of my clients, his name is Erasmo. My name is Erasmo, I'm 53 years old. I've lived in Virginia since 1996. From 96 to 2013, he worked in the construction industry, got paid hourly. He would travel to DC for all the union companies such as Rugo Stone, Brady Associates, and Lorton Contracting, some right here in Lorton, doing the work. He had health insurance through all these jobs, but then got physically ill and had to leave work January 2013, last year. His doctor told him that he couldn't do any more physical labor because he needed to have a liver transplant. But after 6 months of not working, and his health insurance was taken away. So once you stop working, they take away your health insurance, the only thing that you get from your employer. His last job was at Brady and Associates, where he worked from 2012 and left in 2013. When he called the doctor to make an appointment because he felt physically ill, the office said that the appointment without insurance would cost him $150, and his wife and he did not have enough money. When he feels bad and is mentally confused, which happens often to him, his only option is to call 911 or go to the ER or at the hospital. That's his only option, and he's gone there 5 to 6 times since January 2013. His doctor has told him that he would die soon without a transplant, and no one seems to care. He needs a transplant and medications. His wife and he cannot afford the medications. He lives with his wife, and his wife works from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. every day. So she's working hard. Every day she gets paid, every 15 days she brings home $700 after all those hours of working. And that they use to pay rent and food, and they have no money for any medications or anything else. The prescriptions that he needs are very expensive. A 2-month supply is $500, and they can't afford it. He's gotten worse since he stopped working, and he's mentally and physically weaker. Again, he cannot be here because of that. As a construction worker, he used to lift and do a lot of heavy labor. Now he can't even lift 35 pounds of weight. And the hospitals told him that he needs a transplant or he may not see his next birthday. He knows he's really should be eligible for Medicaid based on his income, but because Virginia has chosen not to increase Medicaid or expand Medicaid, he's now going to suffer, and there's no help for him. I mean, I work for a social organization just like the previous people spoke about, the doctor and the lady from Alexandria Health Center. There are people who are out there suffering every day, real life situations with real heart-wrenching stories. And unfortunately, our politicians in Richmond don't seem to care. There are a few who do. Thank you for caring. Sorry, I didn't mean to be.
No, it's okay.
But many of them, unfortunately, many of the Republicans don't seem to care. I'll be blunt. We need to get to them. We need to figure out how to convince them to understand that it's not, I know it's a money issue for a lot of them, but in reality, it's a people issue. These are real people suffering. I mean, I'd love to have one of those politicians tell Erasmo that he cannot get health insurance and too bad he's going to die. That's sad. We should not let that happen. So we in Virginia, we citizens who vote, who can make a difference, need to take that power and vote some of these people out of office so we can get the right people in. In the meantime, continue to support people like Delegate Simon and others who are working hard for this. Thank you.